Welcome to 30 Days with Willow. This series is going to just be 30 days, kind of a journal type thing about experiences, and I'm just challenging myself to post 30 days of video, 6 minutes long-ish, and try to keep it to that. For those who don't know me, I'm an extraterrestrial experiencer. I'm consciously awake. I'm extremely connected to other realms, angels, galactics, fairies, inner earth, dragons, you name it, I've probably talked to it. And I don't just talk to one realm. A lot of people focus on one, like maybe angels. I've talked to them all, and then I bring them through my spirit art, which you can see on my social media, so people have visual representations of those beings. And then I bring them clients channeled messaging, help them on their journey, help them wake and raise their vibration to see more beings, experience more, and become sovereign so they can make their own choices in life and not be held back by the programming that they've experienced most of their life from childhood, by their families, friends, jobs, that sort of thing, so they can become sovereign and step into what they want to do, which is whatever they desire and wish to desire, wish to manifest from the life. We're creating heaven on earth. And to create heaven on earth, we have to step into our sovereignty, and that's a lot of healing. That's the topic for today. A lot of people want to just do the things that I do, but they don't understand the healing work that I've done, the things I've done to raise my vibration. When we do spirituality, they'll get into tarot cards, they'll get into Reiki, they'll get into all these different things and play around and be like, oh, this is really cool, really fun, I like this. And then they'll come to me and they'll be like, hey, I want to talk to ETs, how do I do it? And I'm like, well, you have to heal. They don't understand that there's not a tool for you to talk to them. There's not one path, there's not one specific thing. I can teach you how I do it, which will help, but ultimately I'm going to say you need to go through healing. You need to go through these different types of work, because you have to match your vibration to theirs to be able to communicate with them more, your spiritual vibration. And anything that's holding you back will keep you down. It's like being on a ladder and you're climbing the ladder and you've got, they're up there at the top of the ladder and you're climbing, but you've got 35-gallon buckets weighing you down. You're not going to climb very far, so you're going to be shouting at them or not hearing them at all. So when I work with these beings, I've done a lot of trauma work, and shadow work is what a lot of people call it, digging through the layers. And many people don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. They want to bypass it. They want to skip it. And if you skip it, you're stuck at lower vibrations. Lower vibrations mean more lower vibrational entities and beings, which doesn't necessarily mean benevolent or malevolent, but you don't always bring the best experiences, and you're not going to be as connected with source or higher vibrational beings who can help you in a much more benevolent and aligned way. You won't be able to manifest if you keep keep those buckets on your back. You won't be able to do those things. Your abilities are held back because you have that weight on you. And so when I post a 90-second reel on social media, people are like, oh my God, this is amazing, how do I do this? This must be easy. It's not easy. I do inner work every day. I peel back layers. I journal. I'm working on some manifestation things right now. I'm journaling every day. I'm digging through childhood traumas, things I don't want to relive. I'm remembering things that my brain blocked out that are horrible. Things that people don't want to go through. And that's the reason most people will bypass it. They'll either bypass it because they don't want to relive the traumas, or they'll bypass it because they don't want to face the things that they've done to other people. If you bypass it, you will not raise your vibration. You will not activate newer abilities, downloads, all these different things, because you have to be in the frequency of those activations. You have to be in that frequency, which means dropping the weight on your back. And if you don't drop the weight, you're going to be stuck. So if you're not doing inner work, that could be a reason why you're not having more experiences, you're not becoming more clairaudient, more clairvoyant, auditory, hearing, seeing, the reasons why the experiences might seem blocked for you. Inner work is one of the most important things you can do. And it was once I did my inner work years ago that ETs started coming to me and in expressing they were real, because I was able to push through the fear, push past the emotions, understand myself, my emotions, who they were, who I was. I was able to reach those vibrations, maintain them. Then they taught me how to maintain those vibrations, because I didn't maintain them in the beginning, but they taught me how to through diet, through creative work, through healing work, all these types of things. We're always healing, and people who can truly do this work can maintain doing this work and continue excelling at it. What they don't tell you is they're always doing inner work. They're always doing shadow work. They're always peeling layers back. They're always dropping buckets off their back. Because when they drop a bucket off their back, say they have a 5-gallon bucket of cement and it drops off their back, now they can see the 3-gallon bucket that's there that needs to be cleared. Or maybe you can think of it as a blanket. Maybe you have a blanket over you and it's a weighted blanket, and you're lifting, you're pulling that weighted blanket off, and you're dealing with some childhood trauma, and you clear the energy, and you pull the weighted blanket off, and you feel great. But then you go back a year later and you look at what you did, and you're like, wait, there's something else there. There's more work to be done. So we're always peeling the layers back of what we went through. Always peeling the layers, removing it all, peeling it more, removing more of it, continuing to do the work. And the reason we are able to do what we do, work for ourselves, travel all the time, whatever it is we want to do, is because we do that. The reason we get the activations, the downloads, the experiences, all this other stuff, is inner work. The reason these beings come to us, inner work. The reason manifestations go easier, inner work. The reason life just gets easier, inner work. But that doesn't mean it's easy. We still deal with reliving those traumas, with clearing them, with pushing through the energy, crying a lot, releasing, transmuting. And oftentimes it's not even our own stuff. It's the earth's energy that we're transmuting. It's people we run into throughout the day, that type of thing. It is not easy. It is not an easy journey. There is no destination. People want a destination. Oh, I want to talk to galactics. And they go, that's my destination. There is no destination. You are only doing one thing. You are on a healing journey. You are on a healing journey to raise your vibration. And as you go on that journey, you will reach points along that journey that bring you into fairy contact, galactic contact, quantum healing methods, telepathy, astral travel. As you go on that journey, you will reach points, destinations that bring you those things. But there is no one destination, no singular place. You're always doing the healing work. You're always doing the work. And if you fail to do the work, you'll fail to continue moving on that journey. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. To sum it up, I would say, you see me in 90-second reels talking about my experiences, but you don't see the tremendous amount of inner work, difficult, dirty, hard work, sweat, tears type of work that I do behind the scenes to do this work, or that of others like me. And that's just one thing to keep in mind when you go on this journey. Do the work. Practice, patience, persistence, as my Arcturian friends would say. Do it every day. Every day. In 5-10 years from now, you'll look back at yourself and be like, wow, it was worth it. It was worth every step of the way. Thank you for watching. I love you all.